Hi, I'm Jay Thomas, and welcome to this week's edition of Hot Rod Hangout, where we take a look at what is new in the showroom, Rods Hotrods. And today we're not just looking at what's new in the showroom, we're looking at what's new with the showroom.
Absolutely.
This is an exciting day.
It is. We've been waiting for it for a long time.
We get to show you the other half of the showroom today. Before we get to that, though, and we got some more new cars too, and we'll get to that as well. We got to make our draw, because in here we got our hat, our Rod's hat. We've had dozens and dozens of comments, 40, 50, 60, something like that, on your favorite Christmas movie. Mine was, you said Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
I like Home Alone.
That's right. Yeah,
And well, let's pick a winner here. We got all our names in a hat. See who's winning a hat and a shirt or a bunny hug, something like that. You got one?
Oh, yeah, I got one. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all tucked in there nice. You can read it.
Brian Taman. Miracle on 34th Street, Brian said. So there you go.
There you go.
Congratulations, Brian. We'll get in touch with you, or you get in touch with us one way or another, and come on down here, pick out a shirt and a hat, something like that. So for next week's draw, we're going to do this again until we get to Christmas. We thought we'd ask you, what's your favorite Christmas treat? Because that's the other half of Christmas is eaten,
Goodies,
right?
yes.
So what is it? What is your favorite?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's a dish called Lefse.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's from the Norwegian background. That's my favorite.
Mine, I don't know what background it comes from, but mine is the peanut butter marshmallow
things,
confetti
yes.
square thing.
Only when they're a little cold.
Yep, they got to be kind of half frozen.
Yep.
And like the colored marshmallows and the peanut butter butterscotch in between.
That's a top three for me. That
Ooh,
one.
that's like ultimate. I could eat a whole pan of that and then probably throw up, but it's
Peanut
good.
butter cookies too.
Yeah, those
so
are good.
the only way that I like those is you push the fork into it. It's got to have the fork marks.
It's got to have the fork marks.
It doesn't taste any good if it doesn't have the fork marks in it.
What's your favorite Christmas goodie? Comment on this video wherever you find it. We'll add all those names up in a draw for next week's video. We'll draw for another hat and a shirt or
Whatever
bunny
you
hug. Come try something on it. Try Rods Hotrods, and we'll get you some goodies.
We're getting our new shipment of goodies comes in tomorrow.
Really?
That word. So yeah.
Okay.
And toques with pom-poms and
Nice.
got lots of cool stuff.
Some fresh stuff to try to choose from, basically,
Yep.
when you come pick out what you've won. Okay, 4-ish new cars, 2 really new ones, 2 that are coming back to us, right?
Yep.
We know that's going to be coming to our way, but we're used to this showroom, right? We've been through here lots. You know, okay, all the cars are in here. Yep, front showroom up's up there, but the big reveal today.
Let's go for a tour.
Let's go for a tour. Look at this. Boom! We got a hole in the wall. Holy cow.
To be honest, our contractors left here about 5:30 just to kind of get it ready for the video, and it's 99.9% done.
Awesome.
We'll be moving cars in here tomorrow, kind of lining stuff up, and give it a one final good clean.
We got to thank a few people who have helped you out with this project.
Well, my son, he kind of was the general on it, Riley from Rival Electric.
Yep.
And they were the ones today that just finished up. Did a fantastic job.
Yep.
There's
new LED lights in here on this side that match the ones over there, of course.
Captain Contracting did all the demo work and drywalling and getting that all ready. They did a really good job, Alan and his crew. My niece, Tiana, painted the whole inside of here, roof and everything.
Yep.
Did a really good job. The plumbers, I'm sorry, I don't have the name. It's Riley had got them in.
Yep.
They did a good job. And also with the flooring, there's so many different levels of floor in here. It was poured in different times, and we have all the stuff that we had jackhammered out.
Yeah.
So it was all different levels. So I made a call to the only guy that I know that can do this kind of stuff, and I give Russ a call. Russ Bird, Stone Temple Concrete, but he was down in Phoenix. So he said, call Tyson, that's his son.
Yep.
Called him up, he was here the next day, and ground the whole floor down, make it all level, and put a couple of coats of sealer on it, and
Looks amazing. Looks amazing. Okay, so this is the showroom. We got some exciting stuff. We got a TV over here. We're gonna have maybe some entertainment coming up.
Yeah, maybe a little hangout area.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Another
over
desk area here.
Another desk area.
We have a really cool desk coming in. It's the front end of a Mustang.
No way.
It was actually built, I believe Marv Friesen had this built. Ken at K&M in Martinsville built it.
Wow.
And it's an actual real Mustang desk. and we're going to have some cool background wallpaper kind of a thing. It's going to be cool.
Okay.
My next video, we're hoping to have it all done and ready to go.
Awesome. The deck truck is in here. Let's go over here because this is one of our new arrivals.
The deck trucks, we have had that for a while.
Well, no, I mean what's on the deck truck.
Yeah.
And we say new, but it's new old, and it's back here again. This wild, awesome Ranger.
Yeah, we got the odd one traded back in. People have different tastes, and they like something more that they would like, you know, and then they trade it in. So it happens quite a bit.
When we had a look at this time, the first time it was over there, and it was, you know, it's kind of a tight space. Now you get a really cool view of like really how narrow these tires are and just how fat the ones on the back of them are. The paint is super wicked on this truck too. The fade that's done into this truck is awesome.
The back end, I don't know how wide the rear end is, but that looks a little funny.
Yeah, the shocks are almost touching each other. Yeah. It's phenomenal. So it's back again.
I actually drove this truck. It's pretty wicked driving truck.
I mean, it weighs almost nothing.
Lots of power. And
big tires.
And it looks ridiculous from the back, so everyone knows I'm a Pro Street guy, so I'm kind of a sucker.
So we're gonna go over to some more stuff that's, you bought some stuff that's more up my kind of alley, right?
Yeah.
This is awesome. Let's take a look over here. This is another returnee, somebody that's gone out to a good home and has come back to see us. And this is a 50 what?
52 Chev. Two-door post.
With a pretty wild paint job. Lots of metal flake. We've got the two-tone stripe action going on.
Probably doesn't show it in the video like it should, like with all the metal flake. It's pretty metal flaky.
It's been lowered, right?
It's on air ride.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's on air ride. It's got a newer tune port, small block, 700R.
Yep.
It's a good drive. It's a good driver. It's a perfect have fun drive. Right now, it's aired up all the way right now. This is as tall.
This is aired up.
That's as tall as it gets.
Whoa! I mean, the front end is lowered, but that's up. Wow, awesome. In here, I was going to point out, awesome leather seats. Really like great job they did on this. I like the console, and it's customized.
Little hidden stereo in the glove box.
Yeah, look at this. Pop that down. Let's see if I can do it in one hand. Look at that. What a perfect way to hide the modern stereo, not cutting holes into your dashboard. Phenomenal.
Yeah, nice little car.
No, it's well done. It really is. A little bit of Frenching going on there, which is pretty cool.
Trunk's all done too. Your sub box, your amplifier, everything's back in there.
It's like a road-worthy car. It's ready to go, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's done some driving.
I got to apologize for the next two cars because we had to store them in here as they were finishing up some of the work, so they're a little dusty. Trust me, the paint is really nice on these next two. Wayne even polished one of them the other day, so you'll have to clean it up again tomorrow.
So this one I think is just, well, they're both great. I love them both for different reasons.
Yep.
This one, the next one is spectacular.
A little background on this one. It's a 1966 Thunderbird. Now this is a Q code 428.
A 428.
Factory AC. The cool part about this car is when we were going through the car, we actually found the build sheet, all the original documents for the car.
No way.
The owner's manuals, everything. And it's right there. It's Q, right in the code for the motor.
Wow.
So this is a one repaint. The door jambs in the trunk underneath the hood, still the original paint. So it's a nice, tidy little car.
Sequential tail lights,
Yep.
right? Which is like a factory thing, which was super. But when you get in this, you really realize the technology and the stuff that went into this car is unbelievable. Power seats. Look at the wraparound back seat. I love that.
But notice this.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Okay, well, I thought I was seeing things, so I had to do my homework on this a little bit.
Like
the
that
passenger seat
is
is
taller.
taller than the driver. There's a little extra piece here.
Yeah.
That's factory. That's for this car. That's factory. I didn't believe it until I went and looked it up, but it is. So swing away steering wheel, AC, all the power options, central locking.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, look, there's lock buttons here. We've got power window controls.
There's buttons everywhere. There's
AC
factory
vents there. And it's so jet aged, you know? Like, I love that.
factory cruise control right on the steering wheel.
No, look at this. And that must have been one of the very earliest years for that, you know?
Right in the steering wheel.
Right in the steering wheel. That was just out of this world amazing. And it still is. It still is a really cool interior. Yeah. It's in phenomenal shape. Is it original?
Original interior.
Oh, and look at this. We have an overhead console. That was just a cat's meow, right? Yeah. To have an overhead console in a car. And
these cars drive unbelievable. They are float down the road, all the creature comforts.
Yep.
This is probably one of the best bang for the buck classic cars that you can buy.
Under the hood, I mean, so it's had a repaint. Oh, by the way, look at this. You close the door.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh.
It's like a lead coffin, yeah. You know? Like it just...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But again, all original.
All original. We got the washer bag is in there, cruise control components. There's still a belt on the air conditioner, you know, like, wow.
So you can see that that's the original color here. So it's a little darker.
But I'll bet you, yeah, I mean, who knows, right? It's
hard to say.
Hard to tell, right? Hard, but it's gorgeous. It's awesome. Chrome's in good shape. I think there's some older aftermarket.
Yeah, those are cool. I just noticed those.
But like, you can't just go buy those anymore. I think those are, you know, I would like to know if those are like a factory option. Deluxe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Pretty cool.
Well, we got the build sheet, so that would tell you.
Maybe.
Kind of cool.
Very nice car. Dusty right now, but ignore that because it shines amazingly when it's cleaned up.
It does. Next one. This is about as long as the deck truck. It's pretty cool.
Look at that.
72 Cadillac Coupede'Ville.
Like, this was... You knew you arrived when you drove this car, right?
With a fur hat.
With a fur hat.
Yeah.
And a stogie hanging out of your mouth, right?
Yeah.
Just smoking and puffing away. Look at this car.
And these are such incredibly expensive cars to do.
Well, I mean...
It's one because of how long it is. This is straight as an arrow.
It is. Like, look at, if we look just down here, it's
so
just...
the paint and body is expensive on these cars. All the chrome, all the little gadgets that they have, make them really hard and expensive cars to do.
No doubt.
This, same as the T-Bird, this has got the original paint in the door jambs and underneath the hood.
Yeah, again.
So it's one repaint on the outside.
Close to the color. Maybe not quite exactly the same, but you know, close. And look at that interior. Like, this is leather. Pleated, you know, tuft leather. Awesome interior. Again, power seat. Automatic climate control.
Tilting telescopic.
Tilting and telescopic. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe we have to have that.
Alex has got a job to do.
Yeah, I guess so. Full suite of power stuff.
Oh yeah.
This is phenomenal. And the door is like 8 feet long.
and they don't even sag.
No, I mean, and it's as heavy as the car you drive now, right? Like, it's just wild.
I've actually driven this car on the highway, and it's a lot of fun.
I bet.
Just floats down.
Yep, it just...
We're going to argue on this point, though, because I think this car needs to have a set of 22s on it, sitting just right. But that's where we differ. That's why they make different stuff.
I like it. I like the factory hubcaps are in phenomenal condition. They are not dinged up. And that's hard to find. That is hard to find.
See, I would put those on my wall as a decoration, but...
it's got the right tires and the right wheels and everything on it right now. How about under the hood?
It looks very original. Let's see if we can...
She's big.
Is it?
It's open. Okay. It does have a hood release, I think.
Oh my God. Can you imagine pulling this hood off? I don't even know what it would weigh, but it's crazy. 472. And like we were talking about, this rat support, I've never seen that before. Well, maybe I have, I just didn't really pay attention to it. The battery, your coolant tank.
It's having two front ends. There's one here with everything hanging off of it, and there's the second one with, again, stuff in between. Yeah, it's like a double-walled front end, basically.
And there's like a Christmas tree stacked horns.
They're all in here. There's 3 of them on top of each other, 3-note horn.
Why would you need 3? Is a car that long? You got to have 3 for the extra.
Yeah, 3-note cord, not just 2. You got to be fancy enough for the 3. And if you wanted to, you could option for 5, because there was a pair of horns that used to mount up here, and they would run the wires.
Really?
And you could add like from the dealership, GM, Cadillac factory trumpet horns that would go with that. I've heard them. There's a guy named Doug Scarrow in Saskatoon with an amazing Cadillac, and he's got, I think it's 10 or 12 horns now, all on one switch. All the cord, the whole 12-note cord. It's crazy. It scares the pants off of you when you hear that thing honk the horn. Anyways, this is amazing though. It's in good condition.
You know this car's for sale, eh?
I got one like this already. That's the thing.
Is it as long? I don't know.
I'd have to look it up. My Buick is 19 feet long, so we'll have to compare. It's
We'll let
awfully
you guys know
close.
next week what we come up with.
Yeah, we'll all do some number crunching. Nice car.
Paint is really
The
nice.
paint is great. The color is awesome. The chrome is in phenomenal shape, you know.
I like Cadillacs. I've had a lot of Cadillacs. I don't like to rebuild them, but I like to own them.
Okay, what is coming up to the showroom next? Because we got more stuff next week.
We got another square body coming. We got a 1981 K10 4x4 long box. It's gray, custom interior, nice truck.
Awesome.
We're hoping it'll be here. I don't know if it'll be here for the next video. We're hoping, but it might be pushing it. We still have our ZR1 Corvette coming.
Yep.
We have our 67 396 convertible Camaro still coming.
Special one, yes.
We just got word today where we have possibly working on it another actual real 69 Judge
No.
that might be available to us.
Ooh.
So we'll fill you in on that once we know all the details. That'll be a pretty special car. I don't think that'll last, past the video being done, probably. But I should look at my sheet. You know what? We've been so busy last week here trying to get this open. I've not been concentrating on all the new stock that's kind of coming, but there is stuff coming. Next week we should have it all kind of set up for the most part, and we'll have a better idea at that time.
Awesome. Well, if you saw something you liked in the video, head to rodshotrods.ca. Like and subscribe and comment on this video. We want to know your favorite Christmas treat, goodie, dessert, whatever it is that you know.
Turkey's not a treat.
No.
You got to draw the line there.
We want to know because we're going to put your name in the draw for a hat or a t-shirt or a bunny hug or something like that. Yeah, exactly. Come down and win some fun stuff for Christmas. Otherwise, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Hot Rod Hangout.